Today, we're going to go over how to use open hands in a street fight. Not unlike some of my other videos, this is going to be a series. Today I want to go over basically how you should use them. In the next series of videos, I'm going to go over individual hits and how to apply them. I've seen so many fights from styles of people who do open hand work get their ass kicked by guys who come in and punch hard. And inevitably you always hear that open hand stuff doesn't work. It's not that it doesn't work, it's just people use it wrong. If you're going to get into a boxing match at long range and that guy's throwing hard punches and hard throws like that and you're going, you're going to die. It's stupid. Why would you do that? Ideally, these things are meant to go to specific targets and they're meant to be very close. So what they are is they're a supplement. There are times when you hit with your fists, there are times when you kick, there are times you joint lock, and there are times when that position opens up and you have that nice open hand. Just because that's what fits the angle. So if I was going to use open hands, I would never use them here. Right? I could punch from here. Why do I need to do that? Punching is more efficient to me, it's easier to hit with, it's straight on, and delivers a lot of power. So for me to throw these long range fists, open handers, is just silly. Where they come into play is if we get in tight and I don't have the angle to throw the punch I want. A lot of times I can creep in an open hand at an angle that's just easy for me to hit, that I couldn't get a punch into. A lot of times I could come in this way, or a lot of times you come down into these. A lot of times as you step, those ears are a nice target with either hand. It doesn't really matter. You got open hands, you got ridge hands. I'm going to go over all these on the tape. But again, what I'm doing is, a lot of times when I throw these, it's more that I got into something and I had to throw something tight that just couldn't put power on with my punch, and I was just a little out of range for the elbow. So when you do these, remember what you want to do is you want to study the angles on them. When I throw a hook punch, I need an angle with that arm. But if I'm here, I can't get that angle. Sometimes it's easier for me just to do this, or just to come this way. Sometimes I'm on an angle like this, it's just easier to go like that than it is to try to reposition to throw an angle that I'd have to move to throw. So what you want to do is you want to consider that these are more supplements to your work, right? Understand how to use them, understand what they're for, understand that they tend to go to softer targets. There are exceptions, I know these, but for the most part, think of them as soft targets that eventually set up your harder blows and your more finishing shots. Personally, because it's easier to learn, I would teach people to punch first. Punch and kick all day, then some elbows. But you're going to do this a long time. You absolutely want to add those open hands because they just give you some options that you don't have with the fists. So watch the rest of the series and I'll show you which ones to use and when to use them. It's Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.